Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. Last class, I taught uses of tense. I just started that because of certain reason I could not go ahead very fast way. Okay, no problem. This week, this uses of tense I am going to continue. How important this uses of tenses I already said to you. Because if you want to speak very fluent English with confidently, the uses of tense is very important. Okay. At the same time, exam point of view also, this uses of tense very important. I completed simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense. I gave 4 rules for you, 4 usages I taught you. But more usages are there when we are going for the textbook. I will tell you. But this 4 usage very important. Okay. So the next one is present continuous tense. Okay. Present continuous tense. First rule is for an action going on at the time of speaking. For an action. Okay. Going on at the time of speaking. When I am speaking at the time, what are the actions going on? That is present continuous. Now I am taking the class. Okay. Like that it will come. Okay. The next one, the second rule is for present continuous tense, for a temporary action, which may not be going on at the time of speaking. Okay, for a temporary action which may not be going on at the time of speaking. For example, I am reading David Copperfield. He is preparing. For the TNPSC exam. Okay. Listen, students. Okay. The first rule for present continuous tense, for a temporary action which may not be going on at the time of speaking. For example, we are meeting, for example, I am meeting a student in the bus stand. At the time, we will ask, what are you doing? Sir, I am preparing for a civil service exam. Sir, I am preparing for that exam. Okay, so in the bus stand, they are not preparing, but temporary action. For a temporary action, that time they are not doing, but they are doing. Okay, so such a way we should write. I am reading David Copperfield. It is a novel. Okay, David Copperfield is a novel. Some people have the habit of reading books. Okay, so that people in the bus stand, they never read the books, but in their home they are reading that book. Okay, so I am reading David Copperfield. Okay, for this tense we can use present continuous tense. Have you understood, students? Okay, one is actions going on at the time of speaking. The second one is for a temporary action which may not be happening at the time of speaking. Write fast. Write soon. Okay, now then have finished. Write little bit fast. Then next rule we will write here. Example we will write there. Okay, now for next rule. For an action which has already been arranged. Okay, for an action which has already been arranged to take place in to take place in near future. For an action which has already been arranged to take place in near future. Okay, for example, okay, my uncle is arriving tomorrow. Okay, what is the first one? My uncle is arriving tomorrow. The second one is we are going out for dinner tonight. Okay, we are going out for dinner. We are going out for dinner tonight. My uncle is arriving tomorrow. We are going out for dinner tonight. Right, first. For an action which has already planned to take place in near future. Okay, so it will happen in future. We are going out for dinner tonight. Okay, that is future, but my uncle is arriving tomorrow. We are going out. Right, fast. Right, soon. So the last rule is, the fourth one is, right, fast. So for a temporary action, highlight the temporary action and the action which are arranged to take place in near future. Okay, we should write. Next one is the following verbs. The following verbs on account of their meaning. Okay, on account of their meaning are not normally used in the continuous form. Normally not used in the continuous form. Okay, the verbs are, for example, see, hear, smell, notice, appear, look, want, etc. Okay. The following verbs on account of their meaning are not normally used in the continuous form. Okay, these are all the words. Okay, see, okay, seeing. Okay, normally we should not use I am seeing. Okay, I am hearing, smell, okay, notice, appear, look, want, so many words like that. Okay, have, okay, normally they have no ing form. Right, first. So the following verbs on account of, okay, for example, here some examples we are giving you. These grapes are tasting sour. Okay, these grapes are tasting sour. Okay, we have used the ing form. These grapes taste sour. Okay, that is, this is actually wrong. Okay, this is wrong, this is the right one. Okay, so these grapes are tasting sour. Okay, we should not use or tasting. So I said no, taste also we can add here. Okay, taste, normal meaning, no ing form. Okay, so we should say these grapes taste sour. That is the right answer. Okay, next example, he is having a cell phone. Okay, he is having a cell phone. That also wrong. Okay, this sentence is wrong. The correct sentence, how we want to say is, he has a cell phone. He has a cell phone. This is the right way. Okay, this is wrong, this is correct. Correct one. Have you understood? He is having a cell phone. He has a cell phone. Okay. I am thinking you are wrong. Okay, I am thinking you are wrong, but we should say I think you are wrong. Have you understood, students? So think also we can use. Okay, think also we can use. Okay, we have more number of words like that. Okay, if I start to say all the words, it will take more time. So for example, I am giving you certain sentence. Okay, this first sentence, these grapes are tasting sour. That is wrong. We should not use like that. We should use these grapes taste sour. That is the right one. Second example, he is having a cell phone. He is having a cell phone. That is also wrong usage. We should say he has a cell phone. So next one is, I am thinking you are wrong. I am thinking you are wrong. Okay, I think you are wrong. We should say I think you are wrong. I am thinking like that. Sir, certain places. Okay, certain places we are using this. We are seeing this type of ing form. Is it wrong or right? Okay, certain places we can use it. Right, first I will tell you how we will use this ing forms. Right, first students. The fourth example, I am thinking of going to Malaysia. Next example is, I am thinking of going to Malaysia. I am having my lunch. Okay. Here, sir, you said we should not use thinking and I am having. Here, having means nothing but it is eating. Okay. Okay. Normal meaning means having. I have. Okay, I have. But here, have, I said no ing form. But here, having means not possession. Okay, I have a car. I am having a car. It's wrong. But have means possession. I am having my lunch means it is not keeping or possessing my lunch. It is eating my lunch. Okay, that is the way I am having my lunch. I am thinking, considering. Okay, thinking here refers to considering. Okay, considering the idea of. Considering the idea of. Okay. So I am thinking, considering the idea of to going to Malaysia. Normally it has no ing form. Have you understood, students? Okay, right first. Okay, so 4 rules I taught you in the present continuous form. How many rules I taught you? 4 rules I taught you in the present continuous form. But textbook, these 4 are very important. I have taken from Rand and Martin. Okay. So we when we go for textbook also, we will get some additional points. Okay, these four, keep it in your mind. Okay, very important. Okay. The next one is present perfect tense. Okay, next tense is present perfect tense. Okay, see the next tense is present perfect tense. Okay, so the first rule of present perfect tense, to indicate completed activities, to indicate completed activities in the immediate past. Immediate. Okay, immediate. Immediate past. Oh, sometimes with just we will use. Okay, that is in bracket. Okay, to indicate completed activities in the immediate past. Immediate past. For example, okay, immediate past. He has just gone out. He has just gone out. She has just finished her lunch. Okay, we will say, okay, just finished. Okay, with just, he has just gone out. Okay, where is wrong? We will sometimes teacher may ask, okay, where is wrong? Ma'am, he has just gone out. He has just gone out. Okay, just now he just left the class. Okay, she has just finished her lunch. To indicate complete activities in the immediate past. Okay, immediate past means just now. Okay, he has completed his work. Okay, he has just now, he has gone for toilet. We should say like that. Okay, write fast. To indicate completed activities in the immediate past. Second rule is to express past actions, whose time is not given or not definite. And time is not given or not definite. For example, have you read the book Gulliver's and Travels? Gulliver's Travels. Have you read the book Gulliver's Travels? Okay, have you read the book Gulliver's Travels? Next one, I have never known him to be hungry. I have never known him to be hungry. The third example, Mr. Harry has been to Japan. Okay, listen to right fast. Okay, to express past action whose time is not given or not definite. Okay, for this place, this present perfect is very important. Okay, without mentioning the time. Okay, to express past action whose time is not given. If your time is given means it is simple past. Have you understood or not? If the time is not given, it is present perfect. Okay. Have you read the Gulliver's Travels? Okay. So it is not mentioned the timing. When did you read the that book? Okay. Have you read the book Gulliver's Travels? Okay. Gulliver. Okay. A very important character by Jonathan Swift. He went for 4 travels. Okay. That is Gulliver's Travels. I have never known him to be angry. I have never known him to be angry. Mr. Harry has been to Japan. Has been to Japan. Right fast. Right fast. So I already said, okay, we have no time. Okay, I should just dictating all those things. I am just writing all those things. You listen first. Okay, don't okay sir, I have no time, so don't rush to write. Okay, listen to express past actions. Okay, whose time is not given. So past perfect means if it is past action also, if time is not given means we can use as present perfect. Have you understood, students? Then next one is to denote an action. Third rule is to denote an action beginning at some time in the past and still continuing. Sometimes in the past and continuing up to present moment. Okay, here one often with since and for. Often with since and for. To denote an action beginning at sometimes in the past and continuing up to the present moment, often with since and for. Okay, we should use like this. Okay, that is the third rule, to denote an action beginning at sometimes in the past and continuing up to the present moment. Okay. For example, we have lived here for 10 years. We have lived here for 10 years. Have you understood the keyword for? Okay, we have lived here for 10 years. We have known him for long time. We have known him for long time. We have known him for long time. The third example is he has been ill since last week. Since last week. Okay, listen students. So I taught you 3 rules for present perfect. One is to indicate a completed activities in the immediate past, to express a past action whose time is not given or not definite. Time reference. They will not give time reference for present perfect. The third one is to denote an action beginning at sometimes in the past up to the present moment. Okay, it is going on now. We have lived here for 10 years. We have known him for a long time. He has been ill since last week. Okay, write fast students. Write fast. Write fast. The next one is present perfect continuous present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now for this rule we have only one rule for present perfect continuous tense. Okay. For example, it is used for an action which began at some time in the past and still continuing. Okay. So this only one rule, that also very important. Okay, it is used for an action, okay, which began at some times in the past and still continuing. Okay. For example, he has been sleeping for 5 hours. Okay, he has been sleeping for 5 hours. My father has been watering the garden since morning. Okay, listen students, it is used for an action which began at sometimes in the past and still continuing. But here we have used the perfect tense. We should not, this type of words, there is no ing form. Okay, so I already said, okay, that words we can use this tense, sleeping, okay, watering. Okay, we can use this tense. We can use he has been sleeping for 5 hours. My father has been watering the garden since morning. They have been playing, and they have been playing since they have been playing for 3 hours. They have been playing for 3 hours. Okay, continuously if they are doing means we can use this tense. Okay, so present tense we completed. Only limited rules I have given, but these rules are very important. Okay, so thank you students.